Hello students, welcome. Mixture. What is mixture? A mixture is a mass which is obtained by mixing two or more substances in any proportion by weight. For example, salt and water, sugar and water, copper and zinc, alcohol and water, etc. Let's see. Take a glass of water and add 2 gram of salt. Then the combination becomes mixture. Alright. Instead of this, in a glass of water, add 3 gram of salt. Now again it becomes the mixture. Okay. Similarly, in a glass of water or 2 glass of water, add 3 gram of sugar, 10 gram of sugar, it again becomes mixture. Add 10-20 gram of sugar, again it becomes a mixture. Okay. Depending on nature, a mixture are of two types: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Alright. But depending upon the size of the component particles, mixtures are of three types. They are solution, colloid, colloids and suspension. First, let's see what's homogeneous mixture. Okay, homogeneous mixture is a type of mixture in which mixing components are distributed uniformly. And they cannot be separated or they cannot be identified by naked eyes. Whereas a heterogeneous mixture is a type of mixture in which the components are not distributed uniformly. And they can be identified by naked eyes. Let's take an example. The example of homogeneous mixture is salt and water. If we mix salt and water, then the salt which is mixed in the water cannot be seen with the help of our eyes. Sugar and water, alcohol and water, milk and water, etc. are some examples of homogeneous mixture. Similarly, the examples of heterogeneous mixtures are sand and water. When we mix sand and water, we can easily identify the sand that is present in the water. Kerosene and water. When we mix kerosene and water in a beaker, then the layer of the kerosene moves upward, whereas the layer of the water moves downward. Okay, it can be easily identified with the help of our naked eyes. Similarly, oil and water are some examples of homogeneous mixture. Similarly, solution. What is solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances which are mixed up to a certain limit. Okay, what's the difference between solution, colloid and suspension? Okay, in a solution, the particles which are mixed, they are 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter or less in diameter. Remember, means the particles which get mixed to form a solution is 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter or less in diameter. It means 10 to the power minus 7 भनेको चाहिँ कति हो त भन्दाखेरि we can divide 1 centimeter by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 tens 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. Divide 1 centimeter by 1 crore, and that small length is called 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter. त्यति सानो हुनु पर्यो क्या. त्यस्तो खालको होमोजेनियस मिक्सरलाई चाहिँ हामी सोलुसन भन्छौँ. अलराइट, वी क्यान अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड दिस वे. सोलुसन is the combination of solute and solvent. For example, sugar and water. Sugar and water. Here, solution of mixture of sugar and water is called solution. In this case, sugar is solute and water is solvent. Alright, salt and water. Okay, where salt is solute, water is solvent, and mixture of salt and water is called solution. Similarly, what's colloid? Colloid is also the homogeneous mixture. Colloid पनि homogeneous mixture नै हो या त mixture हो. But in colloid, the particles which are mixed, they are 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter to 10 to the power minus 5 centimeter in diameter. It means in comparison to the solution and colloid, the particles which are mixed in the mixture are bigger in the colloids as comparison to the solution. Solution र colloid मा के फरक छ त भन्दाखेरि colloid मा जुन particles यसरी solute mix भएको हुन्छ नि हैन, त्यो चाहिँ solution को भन्दा अलिक ठुलठुलो हुन्छ का. ठुलो को मतलब हाम्रो आँखाले देखिने खालको ठुलो होइन नि, फेरि हाम्रो आँखाले देखिँदैन, तर जे होस् solution को भन्दा चाहिँ ठुलो हुन्छ. यानी कतिको डायमिटर हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter to 10 to the power minus 5 centimeter डायमिटर भएको सोल्युट पार्टिकल्सहरु चाहिँ मिक्स भएको हुन्छ. जस्तै फर एक्जाम्पल मिल्क, blood, they are the examples of colloids. Okay, whereas what suspension then? ल हेर्दै सोलुसन को भन्दा मिक्सिङ पार्टिकल्स अझै ठुलो छ. अब कोलोइड को भन्दा मिक्सिङ पार्टिकल सस्पेन्सनमा अझै ठुलो हुन्छ क्या. अब they can be seen with the help of our naked eyes. It means the particles in which suspension are found, they are 10 to the power minus 5 centimeter and more in diameter. Okay, we can take an example of sand and water. This is an example of suspension. Sand and water is an example of suspension. Milk, blood, it's an example of colloids. Okay, I hope you understand. Like, share and subscribe.